I'm Sergeant Amar Gandhi, spelled A-M-A-R, last name G-A-N-D-H-I, spokesperson, public information officer for the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office. So just after 2:15 p.m. this afternoon, Star 5, our tactical helicopter, was in the air conducting normal patrol air operations. They reported to dispatch that they made an emergency landing near the area of Grant Line Road and Douglas Road, just south behind me in a field. Both the pilot and the tactical flight officer are okay and are reported with no injuries. Additional units responded quickly to take care of them. Again, neither one of them required any medical attention or transport to a hospital. There is an ongoing concurrent investigation with the FAA and NTSB. As of right now, the cause of the crash is still under investigation. Could be mechanical, could be weather related. Weather was starting to turn at the time. Obviously, it could be a combination of both. Those results are still coming. Once that investigation is complete, we'll let you know. The two deputies on board, one of them has 25 years on the department. One has been assigned to the Air Operations Bureau for 10 years. The other has been on the department for 19 years and has been assigned to Air Operations for 5. So that's all I have, and if you have any other questions, I'd be more than happy to take them.
Is this just a regular routine patrol? Or?
Correct, yeah, and we coordinate with Sacramento PD where we alternate flight schedules just to give the area best coverage for to help with patrol. They were up on just the normal flights.
And so there's no indication right now as to what may have happened just by looking at the helicopter or talking with the deputies on board?
As of right now, no.
Was there damage sustained to the helicopter when it kind of made that hard landing?
Looks like some minor damage to the skids, but beyond that, I honestly couldn't tell you. I'm not an expert in it. So.
And it landed right side up on the skids, right?
Correct, yeah.
You were up close. Can you kind of describe what is it stuck in the mud, or how's it look up there?
It looks fairly mild if you're looking at it. The skids are damaged, but it is, like you mentioned, right side up. Both the pilot and the TFO were able to walk away. So, I mean, in that regard, it is mild. This is not, I mean, fortunately, something like back in July of '05 and brings back some bad memories of that. Fortunately, it is nothing of that ilk at all.
I saw the chaplain was here on scene. Were they kind of here to console the two just after kind of the shock of this moment? Or?
Any type of critical incident, and especially like I mentioned in July of '05, was a very tragic event in our department where we lost 2 of our own and a third that was very critically injured. So just as a precaution, we have chaplains out there, not only for us, community members that come by that show support and just to act as a liaison, because obviously we can't bring community members and things like that out to the scene, but they can sort of liaise for us.
How did the officers seem? Are they kind of shaken up? Are they sore from the impact?
I haven't spoken to either one of them beyond what I've just told you, but I'll be honest with you, the fact they both walked away is a win in all of our books.
Can you speak to the work of the pilot to be able to safely land this in an emergency situation?
Both are trained pilots. To get into the schematics of it, I'd be lying to you if I told you anything beyond that, but they did perform an emergency landing in this field. Were able to mitigate any damage to any public or cause any other type of harm to the public.
So. The FAA and the NTSB currently on scene, or is one of those agencies still en route?
They are not on scene at the moment, but the investigation is concurrent with all 3 bureaus.
So we're still waiting on FAA and NTSB?
If they come out correct, yes.
Who's the lead agency investigating?
Right now we are, but like I said, it'll be a concurrent investigation with all 3 of them. So.
How long does a process like this take to figure out what exactly happened?
I'd be lying. I have no idea.
Do you know if they were heading back to base, or they just...
They were in the middle of actual just patrol operations.
Is that pretty common for the helicopter to be up just doing some air patrol? Or is that pretty routine?
Yes, they have pre-scheduled flight times that, like I said, we coordinate with our partner agencies with SAC PD and CHP. So yeah, it's very normal. And then agencies, not just ours, but PD and other allied agencies, in case they have calls that need help, we will go and respond. So that it's very normal to have that coverage.
Can you tell us about the logistics of getting it out of the mud now and off the field? Because I mean, it's really dark now. Don't see any lights kind of set up out there at the scene. Will they continue to try to work overnight to get that off of the field, or do you think at some point they'll call it and kind of leave it there for now?
That's probably the second $1 million question right now on the table. I know right now the fields are not in any type of great condition, barely good enough to walk out there. So trying to get any equipment out there by tow truck, it's going to be difficult. So I'm sure they're evaluating that. Other options include airlifts, and they're weighing all those options right now to make sure that, one, they've preserved the scene, two, things are cost effective and not being done for no reason.
I understand the FAA is still calling this a crash, and you guys have called it an emergency landing. Is there any discrepancy there, or is that just, are those two terms?
So, to be fair, I know different agencies will call different things. The last I heard, they may describe it as an incident, seeing as how neither parties were injured. So, call it what they want. We're happy no one was hurt. So that's where we're at with it.
Now, both pilots are sworn officers.
Correct. Both are deputies. Both have been on for 25 and 19 years.
Do you have any idea how high they had to make this landing?
I don't yet.
Were you at the sheriff's office when the crash happened in
Yes.
2005?
Yeah, so like I said, when that call came in through the phone, instantly brought back some pretty bad memories, and fortunately those faded away pretty quickly once we found out both officers were okay.
Yeah, I mean, when you see something like this, able to safely land, does that give you and the department, I imagine, a sense of relief?
It's a huge sigh of relief from top to bottom. I know our sheriff was out here, beat me out here, in fact, just to make sure that both guys were okay. He was on the department when that happened as well. So the helicopter crashes are a soft issue for us. Like I said, we lost two of our own and lost a third who was critically injured and couldn't return back to work. So we're just happy to report these two were safe and everybody landed okay.
So Sheriff Cooper's here?
I'm sorry?
The sheriff was here?
Yeah, absolutely. Sheriff Cooper was here and Under Sheriff Ziegler both made it out to the scene.
And then lastly for me, can you just talk about the training that goes into it for these pilots to make sure they know how to do these emergency landings?
Sure. All of them are trained as tactical flight officers first. So they go up there and they'll learn, everything down from the schematics of how to coordinate the geography of the land and that type of thing. All of them have pilot training. So, yeah, there's an extensive program that goes into it. They're not going to pull me up there and put me behind there anytime soon. So.
How many other helicopters does the department have? Like, will a hit to a piece of equipment like this kind of, cause an issue for further air operations?
Luckily, we do have another reserve helicopter that can resume operations. But obviously, a toll like this on the equipment there's going to be some impact.
Do you know if either of the two are under any type of medical observation just in case? Because I know fire released the medics right away, so there's no concern for them, something that might happen after.
From what I know right now, no. There's no further medical treatment that they are seeking or needing right now.
I imagine you're not releasing, the names of the folks that were involved in
Correct,
this?
not right now.
Any idea when a determination could possibly be made on what caused the emergency landing? Do you think that'll take a few days?
No, it could be a few days, could be a few weeks. I don't know. I haven't conducted one of these types of investigations myself to comment, but I would imagine it's going to take some time because you're going to get the 100% right answer once they're done.